everyone, and welcome to the Jenn Sheelen podcast. I am Jen of jennsheelen.com, and this is my co-host, Doug the dog. You ready to get started, buddy? You ready to get started? Give me a high five. Hi up, hi. There we go. Good boy. If you are a new viewer, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you like this podcast and want to get notifications of when I post new videos, hit the subscribe button below in YouTube. Just saying. You can find me on various forms of social media. I am on Ravelry, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr. Did I miss one? Facebook, Ravelry, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr. You can find all links to my show in my show notes as well on my website. If you like anything that you see here in the episodes, you can find them in my show notes. I like to put lots of links in there to make it easy for you guys to find things. And I have a Jenn Sheelen Ravelry group as well, so come on over and join that. It's where I will post, I'll basically post about the episodes. I'll have different threads for each episode, and there's a couple of other threads in there too. And we just talk about nitty things and the podcast and now yarn. Yes, we are. So if you'd like to do that, come on over and join me in Ravelry. You ready, buddy? You ready? You want the ball? Do you want the ball? Apparently not. He was very excited when I picked up the ball to put next to me, but maybe it's not so interesting now. Anyway, I do apologize if I sound a little funny. I am trying to shake off a cold. I am thankful I got it now and not as my romantical getaway vacation with my friend Sheelen is coming up. It's a belated 5-year anniversary trip. So I'm really super excited and can't wait. So I'm glad I'm sick now and not as we're about to leave. So I may sound a little funny. I'm doing all right. I am on some cold medicine, so I may seem a little loopy or loopier than usual. But I'm hanging in there. I'm okay. I got this. I've got to film because I have lots of stuff to do this week, and I know I've been teasing you guys on Instagram with little black and white photos of what I've been up to, and I figured it's high time that I filmed and got this out there so you could see what I've been doing. Now, the podcast that I listened to not only while I was getting ready, but also while I was hand painting yarns. Yes, I was. I've been hand painting yarns, you guys, and that's what this episode is all about. It is all about the yarns. Oh yes, it is. So my the setup is going to be a little bit different for this episode because it's all about the yarns. But no worries, I will get back into the regular setup in the next episode. But this one is really, it's all about the yarns, and it should be. It needs its debut. So the podcast that I was listening to while I was hand painting yarns were a lot of my favorites. I was listening to Grocery Girls, and of course my girl Candy with Pause for Stitches, and Barbara with Knitting I Love. I think the Legacy Knits Girls posted another episode as well while I've been dying over the past couple of weekends. So all of you ladies have kept me company while I've been hand painting my yarns. I have my iPad set up right next to me while I'm painting so I can watch/listen while I hand paint my yarns. Right? Good setup. Mm-hmm. So it's fun. It's like we're hanging out and I'm just painting yarns. I listen to you guys. And I was definitely getting caught up with Barbara from Knitting I Love. I was a few episodes behind, so I was playing catch up and we were laughing at each other because we both happened to be doing it at the same time. We were each watching each other's podcast, trying to catch up. It was so funny. Oh my goodness. So I may be stalling just a little bit because I gotta build up to it. I gotta build up to the yarns. I gotta build up to it. You guys, you have no idea how excited I am. You have no idea. I've been ready to go, ready to burst. Seriously, for reals. Okay. I am going to start off with beverage of choice because I can't have this episode without beverage of choice. I'm sorry. I can't do a podcast without my beverage. It's just, that part has to say. Especially because it is officially October. Did I say the day? No. I think it's Monday, October 3rd. I'm guessing, again, haven't been feeling so good, of 2016. If the date is wrong, I will fix it down below here. Yeah, so it's October now, so I can drink pumpkin beer. Yes, I like it. And my siblings, thank you to my siblings for hooking me up with this beer. This is like my favorite, one of my favorite, actually I'm gonna call it my favorite pumpkin beer of all time. It is The Fear by Flying Dog Brewery. Boom. Love it. Love it, love it. And you see me talk about Flying Dog multiple times. I love their beer. It's awesome beer. And this is an Imperial Pumpkin Ale, which rocks. It's so yummy. So yummy. So, and look at that. I'm drinking it in my Flying Dog glass. That's right. Cheers! It's so good. It's a little strong, so it's another sipper. You gotta sip that one. I believe I got Sippa from Sunshine and Bubblegum, who's originally from Gloucester, so I'm from New Jersey, but so I don't have the Boston accent, but every now and then I'll slip it in. So I did that just for you, my dear. Oh, that's yummy. Oh my goodness. Okay. What I'm styling. I'm not styling it yet, but I will be in a moment. I am styling my very first skein of yarn that I dyed. Or one of. My very first colorway that I discovered that I wanted to go with. And I'm wearing it. See, I can wear it and I can call it my own. This is, and I'll take one that I didn't just tear apart, Mist over Hingham Harbor. Right there. That is my first colorway. So you have like some nice blues, and you have the grays, and you have a little bit of white in there. Oh my goodness, this yarn is so pretty. When I was dyeing it, I'm like, okay, I really like it. And then when I finished like setting the color, I was like, oh my god. And then, just when I thought I couldn't love it anymore, I put it on sparkles. Boom. Look at them, oh my goodness. There are sparkles in there. Look, there are sparkles in there. Yes, there are. And it's just so much more vibrant on that sparkle base, and it's so pretty and it's so squishy. So I'm going to have 3 bases for sock yarn to start for my hand-painted yarns. I have my Warm Fuzzies sock base. I have my Warm Fuzzies twinkle base, which will either be in silver or gold sparkles. And then I have my Warm Fuzzies cashmere base. Did she say cashmere? Yes, she did. So I did the Mist over Hingham Harbor. This is on my Warm Fuzzies sock base, which is a nice soft yarn. I was really happy with this yarn. And then, of course, on the twinkle base, because, hello, sparkles. I couldn't not dye on sparkles. I mean, I love sparkles. They make me happy. I gravitate towards shiny objects, so of course I had to dye on sparkles. Hello! Especially my favorite colorway. I shouldn't say that in front of the other yarn. I'll hurt its feelings. But you're my favorite. So that is Mist over Hingham Harbor. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have so much more to show you. It's so fun. So fun. Oh, this one's so fun too. So I wanted a yarn that kind of like describes my personality. And when I describe my personality to people, I usually say I'm like bubbles and sunshine and rainbows and things like that. So I came up with a colorway called Bubbles and Sunshine. Right there. Bubbles and Sunshine. Look at how pretty she is. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Oh, so lovely. Bubbles and Sunshine. So you have the blues and the whites for the bubbles, and then you have the lovely oranges and yellows for that sunshine. Love it. And of course, yeah, it had to go on sparkles too. There it is. Oh, I can't even. Oh, I can't even. And the colors, like, filming is not going to do it justice. I do promise I will have very nice photos of each skein for you guys. But oh my goodness, right? Oh my goodness, right? I can't even. I can't. Can you see why I was excited? I was like, oh, I have such pretty yarn to show you guys. I've been a little busy. Okay, what else do I have to show you in my lovely little bucket here? All right. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this one was like was kind of in my head and I didn't know if it was actually going to come out, and that it like totally exceeded my expectations by like 1 billion. Autumn Sunset. Super gorgeous, super gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I can't even. Oh, with like the purpley colors and the dark reds and the oranges and the brown. I can't. Oh, and that one had to go on Gold Twinkle. Right there. Gold Twinkle had to happen. Doing it. A little bit there. A little bit of twinkle there. Gold Twinkle. Oh yeah, that had to happen. So pretty. That one was a pleasant surprise. Like when you go to test something out, you're just not quite sure about it, and then it comes out like so great, you're just like, oh! That was this one. Totally. Autumn Sunset. Oh, do I have more? Oh, why, yes I do. I have more, you guys. I have more. This one. So I wanted something to somewhat match my website. I really like the colors, the purples and the browns and the white, or the cream color. And I really wanted something to represent that. And I wanted it to be as warm and yummy as those colors are together. So of course, this one on my cashmere base. This is my signature color. Right there, and it's signature dark. Isn't that so pretty with the dark browns and the purples? Oh, I cannot wait to knit this up. I am super excited. I totally want to make a pair of socks out of that. Cashmere on my feet? So much yes. So much yes. Right? Oh, it's so squishy. It's so yummy. Just like even hand painting it, it's so squishy and yummy. It was so fun. Oh my goodness. I can't even. I can't. Seriously, I've been bursting, you guys. I've been dying like crazy, you know. I've been dying to show you my colors. Get it? Okay, I'm done. But seriously, I've been dying like crazy trying to get everything done and dry and ready to show off to you guys because I've been so excited to share. The next one is, and this was dubbed by one of my favorite tiny humans or little kids that I sit for in the afternoon. This was from Bella, and she said, oh my goodness, you have to call this one Falling Leaves. So and in her honor, I'm going to call this one Falling Leaves. Right there. Oh, those colors. So it's a little bit more fall, but kind of that early fall where all the leaves start to like have just changed and they go kapow, and you get like the yellows and the oranges and the reds, and oh, that's what I was going for with this colorway. And it too went on Gold Twinkle. Right there. Look at it, oh my goodness, on my Gold Twinkle. I can't pick. I said that the Miss over Hingham Harbor was my favorite, but I actually can't pick a favorite. I don't know how I'm actually going to sell any of these because I love them all. That is a little bit of a problem, but I'll get over it. I can always dye more. I keep telling myself that. I'm like, you can dye more, it's okay. All right, what's my next one? Ooh, this one was an experiment, and I kept playing around with colors, and I'm like, I really want to get this one right, and I don't know, and then it finally came together for me. And these, I've talked about this before, that cupcakes are one of my favorite treats, like ever. It's really more about the frosting, not necessarily about the cake. I like the frosting, I like a good cake, but it's really about that frosting. So this yarn represents that. Cupcake. Boom. So it's a little bit of that brownie cream color to represent the vanilla cake, but a lot of like purples and blues and pinks to really represent some frosting. And some fun, like bright frosting too. You know, the kind that kind of makes your tongue change color? Love it. Right there. So that is Cupcake. And I ran out of time, so I was not able to put her on this one on Silver Twinkle, but she will be on Silver Twinkle soon. Of course, because it's Cupcake and she's got a sparkle. Oh yes, she does. That is right. All right. What's up next? Do I have more? I do have more, and a surprise. I know, as if it couldn't get any better, right, guys? Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me, my nose is a little itchy. It's stupid cold. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm fine. This is gonna be a fun one. This is the yarn that has no name. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan, you know, like, this yarn, a girl has no name, a yarn has no name, but it shall. Along with a little contest. Yes, I did. I said contest. I did! Oh, would you like to win a skein of my yarn? What was that? You would? I would. I can find my other one. Where did you go, Lunga? Oh, there you are. Okay. This yarn, I have shown it to multiple people and I get a different answer for what it makes them think of. So I'm like, this is a really good yarn to show to you guys and have you come up with the name. And the winner receives a skein of the yarn in their choice of Silver Sparkle or Silver Twinkle. I gotta keep calling it Silver Twinkle. I think of sparkles. Silver Twinkle or in my regular sock base, which is a superwash merino. By the way, I have not talked about the base for each one. I use a superwash merino and nylon, and it is an 80-20 mix of nylon and merino. And then with the sparkle, it is 75, 25, and then 5% stellina. So all of that will be written out in my show notes as well if you're looking for more information and background on the yarn. Let's just sneak that in there real quick. I'm so excited to show you the colors. I'm like, it's yarn. Who cares? No, you should care. Anyway, back to the mystery yarn. This one needs a name. Boom. What does this yarn make you think of? And I'll show you it in the sparkle. It's a little bit more vibrant on my sparkle base. What does that yarn make you think of? Help me come up with a name for this yarn. Show you again. One more time. So for the contest, you guys can post in this YouTube thread, you can post in the Ravelry thread for this episode, you can post in my Facebook thread for this episode, and on the Instagram thread for this episode. So I'm letting you post anywhere you see this episode launched, you can post your answer. So just tell me what you would call it. And you could do more than one too, that is totally fine. Multiple entries are allowed. What would you name this yarn? And if you win, you will win the skein of yarn. And you can even pick. I'll let you pick between the Twinkle and the regular sock base. Pretty sure I already said that, but that's okay. It's worth saying again. There you have it. So those are my main colorways that I'm going to come out with. Now, keep in mind, guys, these are hand painted, so no two are going to be exactly alike, and they are limited. So if you do like a colorway, grab it while you can, because I can't guarantee that that colorway is going to come back again. So limited colorways and hand painted. So if you have a project in mind too that will require more than one skein, just keep that in mind that they may not be exactly the same. I really have strived to come pretty close in my colorways, but it's just something to keep in mind when you go to do a project. That's why I like my little one skein shawls. They're the best because I can pick up like a hand painted skein of yarn and boom, whip out a shawl in it. And it's gonna be so pretty. Or a pair of socks. Oh my goodness. And all of my skeins come in about approximately 460 yards. So again, that'll also be information that'll all be in my show notes once they're launched and once I launch the yarn. Now you're probably asking, well, when can I buy it? Which I'm hoping that's what you're asking. Okay, my goal is to get these up by the end of October, the latest early the first week of November, but I'd really prefer to get these out and ready for you guys by the end of the last week of October. That's when I'd like to get them up on my website and ready for you guys to purchase. Oh my goodness. So excited. So that is the goal. Keep an eye out, and I will have another episode coming out before then, so where I'll talk more about the yarn and give you an update as to where I stand. And I do have some other stuff to talk about too. So in the next episode, I have stuff to show you, and then I will announce the winner of my September jar along, though I don't want to wait until I get back from my vacation to announce the winner. So I will go ahead and I will announce the winner in Ravelry, so you don't have to wait, whoever you are. So I will send your prize, but I will make sure to announce your name in the next episode. Alrighty, guys. And, oh, what else do I have? I have some one-offs. What? I have some experiment yarn that I really, really like, and I don't know if it's going to be a colorway. It may or may not be, but I'm going to show you guys. Because it's that time now. I've shown you my main colorways, so now it's time to show you my one-offs. Just had a few. I was kind of playing around with colors and seeing what I liked, and this one was going to be my Falling Leaves one, and then when I finished it, the green really became the dominant color. So it wasn't what I was going for. It's still pretty, but it wasn't what I was going for. So this one, it has no name as of now. I was going to call it Going Into Fall, or Fall is Starting, or Fall is Beginning. But see how green is like really, it's not showing up as much in here, but green is really the most dominant color, and that's not what I wanted. I really wanted those reds and oranges and yellows and browns to really shine. And for some reason I was looking at Googling all these pictures for inspiration, and a lot of green came up, but it really, in the yarn, it really just kind of popped just more than I wanted it to. But it's still super pretty. So I'll put this one up on my site for sale when I am ready. And this is on my regular Warm Fuzzies sock base. Another one I have, and it's on cashmere. I know. And this one, now I'll break in to say a huge thank you to my friend, my cousin, my bestie, Colleen, my muse, Colleen, for helping me come up with these names, because they're amazing. And helping me kind of bash around ideas for colors and all the things. So thank you, Colleen, so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, you were such a huge help in making this happen for me. So thank you. And the reason I say that is because you definitely came up with a name for this one, and it was so left field. But I love it. She called this one Terra Mater, which means Mother Earth. And I kept calling it Earth because they're really, really earthy colors. There's greens and there's browns, like different tones of browns, and then like this deep olive green. And it almost makes me think of camouflage too, so it's a really good masculine color, so it would make for a good pair of socks for a guy, or for the man in your life, or for like a hunter, or even a sock head hat too. This would be a really, really super soft sock head hat because it's got the cashmere in it. And it's really good, so I like it. I like that it's a masculine color too. So you can knit for yourself if you're a gentleman, or for the gentleman in your life. Just saying. Lovely. And it's, oh my goodness, it's the cashmere, so it's so squishy. I can't stop squishing it. Okay, stop it. That too will be posted on my website for sale. This one is on my Warm Fuzzies sock base, and this is Hot Chocolate and Marshmallows. There's another one I was kind of just experimenting with some browns, and the browns kind of didn't separate as much as I wanted to. I wanted different tones of brown, and this one just said nope. And it made us think of hot chocolate and marshmallows. So that is what it shall be. Hot chocolate and marshmallows. This is another one too that could work for, for male or female, for, guy or girl, but I mean, I can see it as a masculine color too, so it could work for guys. And that's like, with buying yarn, you do want to try to get some masculine yarn if you want to make socks for a guy. And a lot of the time the colors are very feminine. Well, here you go. I tried to do that too. It wasn't even, this one I can't say was on purpose. Just saying. But it was nice. It was a happy accident that it came out that way, that it came out to be like a color that works both ways, which I enjoyed. And it does make me think of hot chocolate. It kind of makes me want some hot chocolate. It actually makes me think of stouts too. Stouts with a little bit of the head at the top. Right? It does. Yummy. That is my last one off. Again, that will be posted on my website for sale as well. Phew! That is all I've got for you guys, and I'm going to cut the episode short just because I wanted to show you all of the yarns, just all of the yarns. So great! Finally, I was able to show you guys what I've been working on. I've been so, like I said, I've been so excited to show you, and just been busting at the seams to show you what I've been up to. And my friend Sheelen and I were up to a little bit of other stuff this weekend too. Get your mind out of the gutter. Seriously, fresh. We were taking photos and getting ready to put greeting cards together to put on my website as well. So we were taking some of my knit goods, and we were taking little photos of them, and they are going to be on greeting cards. I do not have a target date for when they will be launched, but they are definitely on the way. So while I was dyeing yarn, I was working on that with my friend Sheelen as well. And I've been knitting my ornaments to sell on my website. I've been cranking them out like crazy, trying to get them done all at the same time. No wonder I have a cold. Hello? Been a little overextended, but all worth it, right? Oh, I missed one. It is not a skein, but it is a sock blank, which I do plan on launching. This one needs a little fix, but it was definitely a good tester. This is what I'm calling my Doug the Dog autograph, and this will definitely be up on my website. And I used the Mist Over Hingham Harbor colorway because of how much Doug likes to go swimming in Hingham Harbor. So there you go. And I did it with the stripes, thinking that when you go to knit the socks, you're going to get a good stripy effect with your socks with a little bit of black in there for the words. So I wanted it to be about what the socks are going to look like in the end, as well as the fun of what's on them, because Doug the Dog is quite popular. And I'm thinking he needs to sign like autographs. So they will be done in the form of sock blanks. So you can have a Doug the Dog autograph. There you go. And again, it's on the Mist Over Hingham Harbor colorway. He loves to go swimming, and it's one of his favorite things to do. So it made sense to put it on this colorway. And I do have this one's going to go out to be tested for me. And I had made a little bit of a boo-boo on it, but no big deal. I have to watch my black a little bit. But all in all, it came out really, really pretty. I'm really, really happy with it. It's so squishy too. But I can't knit all of the things. I do have a few testers out there for me, working for me, to test my yarns and tell me how it goes. Hence why this is going to be pushed out to the end of October, early November too. Not just for my trip, but also because I want to make sure these yarns are up to par for you guys. I want them the best they can possibly be before I launch them. Because I don't want to send them out to the world if they need a little work, right? I want them to be perfect, because that's how I roll. Just saying. Okay, you guys, I think it is time to say goodbye. Dougie, you ready to say goodbye? You have to get up. Do you want another cookie? You gotta up, my love. And, yep, sit right there in front of Mama. That's right. You gotta give me a high five over here. Oh, lift that paw up. Give me a high five. Oh, you could do better than that, you know. But you lay down. So fresh. I'm gonna lay down. There we go, so I can say goodbye too. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching and for joining me on this yarny adventure. So now in my episodes going forward, it won't just be what's up with my patterns, it'll be what's up with my patterns and yarn and all the things. I don't even know what I'm going to call that segment because I have so much going on. Basically, what's up with Jenn Sheelen, I think is what I'm going to call it. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye, guys.